Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Giselle, I review fragrances. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Guys, this is part 2. As I promised in my video, I will link it here. The first video was part 1 of Summer Vibes. That's the name of the video. And we have Summer Vibes part 2 here. So we're gonna talk about all things summer fragrances. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. Welcome back and let's get into it. So guys, my first fragrance is White Peaches by Cheyenne Blue. Cheyenne Blue is a niche house from the UK. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scent. This is peaches. This is like smelling a bowl of peach chunks. It's stunning, it's super uplifting, very invigorating. This is not your typical peach scent. Peach scents tend to be a little bit powdery, sometimes a little bit tart. And this is not like a Silly by Parfum de Marly or Tabit by Tiziana Terenzi. This is not Bitter Peach by Tom Ford, which tend to be super powdery. This is not. This is like a thirst quencher. This is super invigorating. It makes me thirsty just by smelling it. Well, the thing is that White Peaches actually are sweeter and less tart and acidic than their yellow counterparts. And this is what this is. It's a very simple fragrance in the best possible way. It's linear, it won't change, super uplifting. This is perfect for a scorching hot day. The hotter the day, the more you will enjoy this beauty. It's absolutely beautiful. It has pretty good staying power. It's a summer fragrance. Usually honestly, I use this in the winter as well, and I love it because it turns very crisp in the winter months. During the winter, it will last longer, but in the summer, I get around maybe 4 hours. Also, this fragrance also has birch in the composition. Birch is actually a type of wood which is used to manufacture the typical Russian leather, and also as an accord for fragrances that are called Russian leather, or they have Russian leather in the composition. So this is what this has, but you won't smell the birch. Literally, you won't smell it. I don't know where the birch comes from, because I read it has birch, but honestly, I can't pick it. So even if you don't like leather, even if you hate birch, you might still love this. This is summer in a bottle. It's super invigorating, very uplifting, very juicy. As I said as well, it's a thirst quencher. Give it a try, White Peaches by Cheyenne Blue. My second one is Lilac Love by the House of Amouage. This is a stunner, guys. This is a super feminine, gorgeous powder scent with a strong cacao accord. It is a gourmand scent without being overly sweet, or I wouldn't say it's the typical edible type of gourmand, but it is definitely gourmand. It has rose, it has peonies, it has lots of lilac, it has gardenia, sandalwood, which gives this fragrance a lot of creaminess. It also has iris and heliotrope, and these two flowers usually, especially the heliotrope, gives fragrances a lot of powderiness, but also that nutty accord, which this has. This is very nutty. Absolutely stunning. It also has tonka, orris, even more powderiness. So this is really powdery. I tell you, it's really powdery. It's super feminine. I don't think this is a unisex fragrance at all. It lasts about 10 hours on my skin, if not more. Sometimes even after a shower, I had to scrub myself to get rid of this. It's really, really, really beautiful. I think when you plan on wearing this, try it in advance so you can gauge how many hours it lasts, because sometimes if you want to change the fragrance throughout the day, this will linger, and it is a strong fragrance. It is delicate in the way that it's a super feminine scent, but it is strong. So mind you, gorgeous scent. Give it a try. Lilac Love by the House of Amouage. So my next one, guys, is Ameris by MFK Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I love my Globetrotter, so you know I buy the vials, 11 ml vials, because I love to carry this with me in my purse. Ameris is spring, summer in a bottle. It's a super simple floral scent, yet super elegant and classy. It smells very expensive. Let me spray some here. It's very woody, it's citrusy, it's green, it's aquatic, it's slightly powdery, very, very feminine, slightly balsamic as well, probably because of the Ameris. Ameris belongs to the mosses family, and that's why they picked that name for this fragrance, because this is what it is. It's just basically Ameris. It's a beautiful, beautiful floral scent. I'm not a big fan of blind buying. However, I can tell you that in the world we are living, that it's not easy to test fragrances. I can say that this is a pretty safe blind buy if you like florals. If you like standard florals, simple florals, you will definitely enjoy this one, because this is what it is. As I said, very simple, nothing groundbreaking here, but it smells super expensive, very classy, very modern as well. It's classy but modern, not the classy type of fragrances that smell more Chanel-esque or with that type of vintage vibes, which I love but many people don't. This is very, very safe. This is also safe for a work environment. It's a super versatile type of fragrance, perfect for a first date night, perfect for everything. This is one of the most versatile fragrances I have in my collection. Beautiful, absolutely a beautiful, very uplifting. Every time I wear this fragrance, I feel very put together, very chic, nice, classy. It makes me feel very, very confident every time I wear this. Well, I am a confident person, but anyway, sometimes certain fragrances can boost that confidence or not. And this is one of those fragrances that boost your confidence. Ameris by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. So the next one, guys, is Cant Jasmine by Erin. Erin, I talked about this fragrance before. Erin is the granddaughter of the former Estee Lauder. She has her own line of fragrances, which are amazing. I couldn't find one fragrance from Erin that I don't like. Actually, I have a couple in my wish list, and this is stunning. I love white florals, and jasmine is a beauty in itself as a flower, and in fragrances is super, super, super nice. However, this is not the typical indolic jasmine, that pungent, creamy, almost heady type of jasmine. It's jasmine on steroids. It has jasmine semba, which is the queen of the jasmine, originally from India. It also has Egyptian jasmine. It's jasmine. It's a simple linear jasmine floral, but not an indolic jasmine. This is more fresh, this is more airy, it's more delicate, it's not creamy. It's very feminine, very high quality. This is super versatile as well, perfect for daytime or nighttime. However, I think this is more like a daytime type of scent, but you can definitely pull this off during the night, in a hot summer night or even spring. Super beautiful, very linear. As I said, this won't change. Whatever you smell in the opening, it will stay like that the entire time that it lasts on your skin. It's a really neutral jasmine, so to speak. So this is perfect for layering. This won't really compromise the DNA of any other fragrance you layer this with, because it's a very neutral type of jasmine, as I said. Very airy, very pure, very, very transparent, so to speak. Gorgeous scent. This is one of the most beautiful jasmine fragrances in the market, and one of the most beautiful fragrances from Erin. This is also a safe blind buy. Again, I'm not a big fan of blind buying, but I get that in some countries, samples are not something easy to get. And as I said before, in this crazy world we're living in some places, testers are not even available, or in some countries, like in the UK, they are in lockdown. So I get it, it's difficult. And this fragrance is a safe blind buy if you like jasmine and if you like white florals, of course. Yeah, give it a try. Cant Jasmine by Erin. The next one, guys, is Fleur di Portofino by Tom Ford. What a gorgeous scent. This is a floral, fruity scent. It's very floral and very fruity at the same time, especially in the opening. The opening is very bright. Let me spray here. Oh, it's delicious. I can smell the bergamot like right in the opening. It's very citrusy in the opening, but it's very deep. This is not like an airy, citrusy type of fragrance like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, or like most Atelier Cologne citrusy scents. This is not like that. This is very floral. It has a lot of depth. It has tangerine. It has bergamot, as I said. It has violet leaf. It has osmanthus. It has jasmine, orange blossom, magnolia, ambre. Actually, the note list is impressive, so I'm mentioning just the most prominent ones here. And I would say the most prominent to me on my skin is basically the orange blossom and the citruses, but it's a stunner. It's as beautiful as this color. This is summer in a bottle, more than spring, summer, I would say. This is ageless, perfect for daytime, for the nighttime. I wear this in the summer, all summer long, especially during the night. And it's a strong fragrance. It lasts 6 hours, around 6 hours on my skin. Massive compliment getter, has great projection, great sillage as well. I've also realized that the more humid the day, the better this will perform. Not so much the temperature, but the humidity. When it is very humid, it will perform even better. Stunning. This is a stunning fragrance. It's also slightly tart, very slightly tart. It's sweet but not cloying. It's ageless, as I said. It's very floral. This smells like a fresh cut bouquet of flowers. Absolutely stunning. If you like florals, give it a try. I wouldn't say this is a safe blind buy, but it's a stunner. It's a gorgeous floral, fruity, but more floral scent. Very floral. The fruits, you will smell the fruits more in the opening, but as it transitions into the middle and base notes, it's just a floral scent, 100%. Smells very expensive, very luxe, and it's stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Fleur de Portofino by Tom Ford. So the next one, guys, is L'Interdit by Givenchy. Now, this is the 2021 edition called Edition Millésime. So this is the new one. It's a stunner. You have to like orange blossom to like this one, but if you do, this is a dream of a fragrance. It's orange blossom on steroids because it has orange blossom, it has bitter orange, and it also has neroli, which, as I explained before, neroli is the oil extracted from the orange blossom, which is the flower from the bitter orange tree. It's stunning. It's super strong. Yeah, I can't say more than that because this is what this fragrance is. It's pretty linear. You smell the orange blossom and the orange accords all the time. It's not zesty. This is the orange blossom that it's more prominent here, not the orange as a fruit. So it's not zesty. It's not tart. It's not acidic in any way. It's not candied, like candied orange. Not at all. It's the flower, period. It's a floral fragrance. It's creamy as well. The tuberose here is not prominent as in the original one and the other flankers. I honestly don't like the original one. I give it credit for how refined that fragrance is because it is. It's super, super chic, but I just don't like it. But this one, I am loving it, guys. Super versatile, super sophisticated, very, very classy. This smells niche, guys. The scent, the bottle, the atomizer, beautiful, beautiful scent, super versatile. You can pull this off for any occasion, business meetings, night outs, date nights, lunch with your friends. Gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Give it a try. L'Interdit Edition Millésime. My next one, guys, is Highline by Bond number 9. Bond has amazing fragrances and I love Highline. This is a green floral scent. I would say it's more green than floral and it has tulips. This is very rare. Usually you don't see tulips in fragrances and this has tulips. They have a very neutral scent, very delicate, similar to the rose, but it's a very, very, very delicate accord. It's very neutral as well. This is very dewy, very fresh, very invigorating. This also reminds me of dewy, fresh cut grass. Super nice. It's very urban chic, very city chic. Very versatile as well. This is perfect for every day, from running errands to a wedding at the beach. It's a stunner, super fresh, I love it. Projection is average, but longevity is a beast. It lasts many, many hours. I can tell you how many hours, but it really is very long lasting. I think this is a more feminine scent as well. It can be unisex, but it definitely leans more feminine. Yeah, super nice, very, very nice. I think this is perfect for layering as well because it's a very fresh, clean, very crisp type of scent, very neutral at the same time. I get massive compliments every time I wear this. Sillage is average, I would say. It's nothing out of this world, but again, lasting power is really, really good. Beautiful scent, Highline by Bond number 9. So the next one, guys, is White Gardenia Petals by Illuminum. So this fragrance became famous when Kate Middleton wore this in her wedding day. And it's a beautiful fragrance, very nice. I am a gardenia lover, so everything that has gardenia, I am in the hunt for. This is not your typical gardenia. This doesn't smell very realistic either. It's not like Le Wild by Shanghai, or it's not like Hawaii Forever Florals, as I talked before in one of my videos. This is not, however, the gardenia is very prominent, but it's a different type of gardenia. This is more green, it's more citrusy. The gardenia smells synthetic, I have to be honest with you, but it's beautiful. Regardless, it's beautiful. I'm not saying synthetic in a negative way, it's just the way it smells, right? It's not a creamy gardenia, it's not a heady gardenia, it's not heavy either, it's not creamy. As I said, this is green, this is citrusy. It has lily. The lily gives this fragrance a lot of freshness. It also has jasmine, it has cassis. It's very, very aquatic, I would say. It's very soapy as well, very aquatic and very soapy. Very clean, very crisp. It's a very clean and crisp gardenia. This reminds me a lot of Gardenia by Chanel Exclusives, which is also a very green gardenia. It's not your typical gardenia either. It's beautiful. It's a very versatile fragrance as well. People like it a lot. I get compliments. I wouldn't say massive compliments, but I get compliments pretty often when I wear this fragrance, and I like it a lot. It's a beautiful gardenia scent. I put a good dent here, as you can see. Beautiful, really, really nice. It's very different from your typical gardenia scent. It is very different from anything you can smell out there. And yeah, I highly recommend you at least to try it. Again, this doesn't smell like a fresh plucked gardenia, but still you will smell gardenia. So if you like this flower, you will probably enjoy this one. So the next one, guys, is California Reverie by Van Cleef & Arpels. This is one of my favorites from this line. I absolutely love it. Wow. If you like floral scents, this is spring summer in a bottle, honestly. And similar to other fragrances that I talk about today, this is a fragrance that performs well under hot and especially under very humid conditions. It smells amazing. I wore this under a very high heat, high humidity type of weather, and it blooms, and I got massive compliments. It seems when the weather is super humid and very hot, this fragrance really takes off and blooms, literally. Everybody can smell it. Projection becomes even stronger under these conditions. You can honestly wear this all year round, but projection will be way stronger in the warmer months. It has frangipani. It's a very simple fragrance. Yeah, it has ylang ylang, it has frangipani. It's a floral bouquet as well. It's a very beachy scent without having coconut or suntan lotion type of vibes. It's very fresh, very chic. It's very classy as well, very sophisticated. This is signature scent worthy, and it's perfect for any occasion. You can pull this off for lunch meetings. You can pull this off for, you know, if you need to go to an art gallery event or even to church. It's not a heady floral. It's very airy. It's very light, but it is very powerful in terms of character. This is a fragrance that has a lot of character to me. Very, very beautiful. You have to try this because it's really, really nice. It has honey. It also has beeswax. So this is a creamy type of scent without being heady. Absolutely beautiful. California Reverie by Van Cleef & Arpels. So guys, my last one is Bubble Bath by Maison Margiela, and it belongs to the Replica line. So let me tell you something. This was a blind buy, and when I ordered this, I was expecting something feminine, airy, clean, crisp, ethereal. And what I got, it's something totally different. I got something strong, soapy, creamy, and almost astringent. And let me tell you, I love it. This is actually way better than what I expected. This smells like a spa, period. It's very, very creamy. It's very soapy. I say that if the Dove soap bar had a baby with whipped cream, this will be the baby because it smells like Dove mixed with whipped cream. And it's a stunner, honestly. It's really, really good. This reminds me a lot of Blanche by Byredo. They are not similar scents, but they share similar vibes. I think Blanche is more crisp. It smells more clean, but this also smells very clean. The thing is, this is creamier. It has a lot of creaminess, and that's why I'm getting slight coconut accord. Not that slight. I smell something like reminds me of coconut, but it's not coconut. It doesn't even have coconut in the composition, so it's not definitely not coconut. But the creaminess together with the soapiness is making this fragrance smell like coconut. But this is not the juicy, syrupy, very sweet type of coconut used to make macaroons, for example. This is a drier type of coconut. It's more like coconut flakes. But yeah, it does smell like coconut, but it doesn't have beach vibes. This literally smells like a spa. It's slightly astringent, which I love because I get everything that smells slightly astringent. It makes me smell clean. The fragrance has peach, it has rose, it also has oak moss, and now I understand why it is so dewy, because it's creamy, it's very soapy as well, but it also has that type of dewiness, and that's because of the oak moss. It's absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't say this is a safe blind buy. Don't do what I did. It's not a safe blind buy, but if you like soapy, clean type of scents, you might probably like this. However, this doesn't smell like anything I smell in the market so far. The closest one, as I said before, is Blanche by Byredo, but they are different. Blanche is more crisp. It's totally different, but it's definitely worth trying, especially now in the warmer months. Bubble Bath by Maison Margiela. So guys, this is it for today. This was part 2 of Summer Vibes, as promised in the part 1, the previous video. So I hope you enjoyed my content from today. Let me know in the comments below what you think about these options. Are you familiar with these fragrances? I love to interact with my audience, guys. This is why I'm here for. This is why I'm creating content for you guys. So don't be shy and let me know in the comments below what you think or if you have any questions. So stay safe and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.